Separation Sunday. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 13. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And this is Matthew Golden. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will wind up as a 68-yard touchdown. The Packers just will not lose. The perfect season is still alive. They get another win. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is the big man, Derrick Henry. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Ravens win their third straight game as they get the victory today. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Kyler Murray. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Cardinals win their fourth straight as they get the victory here. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. He's hoping his guys will put forth a winning effort despite being out of the playoff race with just 3 wins on the year. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys, champions of their division, know they'll be hosting at least one playoff game in the near future. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. 6'4" is Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays you can't account for?
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Switch, yellow.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Avoids him at the 5. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flipped it over.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To the air, Williams. Under pressure, they got him again. Micah Parsons. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Here's Williams. And the pressure gets to him again. Micah Parsons. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they're almost...
Christian Watson, 38 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
McManus now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. This defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Fielded at about the 28. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Love now. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. This is brought in at the 21. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Bears take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They push it back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to slither by. Shedding the tackle that gives him some room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
A 28-yard gain.
They'll go play action here to Williams. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far, their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Williams loses the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. To throw, Williams. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, here's Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Love from the gun. And his throw is incomplete. The partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this chunk. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football. Because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. They haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken in at the 11. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give them a good 10 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And he slings one that's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Love. Pressure, and he's taken down. The Bears sack. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They go with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Packers first down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Final play of the half. Love. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Brings up second and 9.
Second and 9 now. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Micah Parsons able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Two-yard punt, 6 on the return. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Takes it to about the 37.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
That's good. Packers first down. 1st and 10.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. That's taken in by Kraft. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. Their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
68 yards rushing for him now. That was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Red, cut.
Jacobs fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Come on, cut.
Love, they go play action now. And that's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Ready?
Love, this is 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. To tack on the extra point. And it is now 21-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Doubs touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To the left side into the hands of Adunze. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Throwing again here, Williams.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks in.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Their own 46-yard line.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's taken in by Golden. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 6. And the Packers 1st down.
Let's go. Hut.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set.
Play action this time with Love. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
30, 22 needle. Hut. Set.
Love. That one out wide and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here. That's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. It's a gain of 48 yards.
To the air, Williams. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's got a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Micah Parsons. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Throwing is Williams. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Luther Burden, 27 yards. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. For the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready.
But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Looking to throw is Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Here's Williams. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's another Bears first down.
To throw once more, here's Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
10 yards on the big
To throw, it's Williams. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
Oh, Kmet. A 5-yard gain on the play.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Pass caught by Burden. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout to throw Williams, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. To the sideline and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Micah Parsons. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on this.
He's got him in, complete. And that is caught. Touchdown. Luther Burden with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses, they stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much too.
So for the Packers, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos.